turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there he go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a. Don't you see them? Don't you see them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Don't you see them? Don't you see them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Since you don't love me, hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Since you don't feel me now, I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God, the God parted is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God digger. Tell Beelzebub that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest, tearing you from me apart. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wait to make a petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me,
Hey,
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now, I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invaded the world. Drake was coming out like you Wrigley. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules will gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I eat a donut hole. They'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck cock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see the picture with brother Jules ain't the shit, but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
You say that you don't love me,
Hey,
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now, I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yanks are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Jordan Montgomery will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. And
now the first pitch. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch.
305.
Again, another. Another one sent foul. And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture inside because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card winner go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. 2-0 now. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and Tampa.
Base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Walls is there. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. And that's through for a hit. Giancarlo Stanton now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Oh, now that play fires me up right there. Just an absolute diamond throw from the outfield. It doesn't get any better than that. You know what?
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track, and as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. And now here is Joey Gallo. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Hey, he's not working the ball in smart locations right here. If he doesn't find a way.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. So wind up and the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Comes set and the 0-1. He's running again. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On to the 2nd inning now from Yankee Stadium. The Yankees 4, the Rays nothing. So here's Mike Zunino, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Nelson Cruz is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Jordan Luplow comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swinging a high chopper. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, Tyler.
First pitch of the AB on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next to the Yankees.
Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's out number 2. Next, it'll be Gio Urshela, a base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. And stepping in, Brandon Lau. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Here's another 0-2.
That's a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to hit is Taylor Walls, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Stepping up is Kevin Kiermaier, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. In there, strike 2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Aaron.
First delivery to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that's in there, base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the lead, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. So add 1 more on the sac fly as that'll make this a 5-1 game. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Wander Franco. And now the first pitch. Down the first baseline. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 23,
First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters. Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Yankees 5, the Rays 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lined hard to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next,
jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. This one is launched. Look at this. Right fielder looking up into the second deck and gone.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next, the second baseman.
Next, here is Rougned Odor, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Six runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 6-2 New York. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi. So stepping in is Jordan Luplow. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Now here's the first offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Up next for the Rays, Taylor Walls. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. One for the Rays on the solo home run. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Left side of the infield into the shift. And he's set down, one away.
Now that's the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next to dig in, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch on its way. Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's tarrying. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. And there's a base hit on the line. Long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. Scooped up, throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So now into the box is Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the... First offering.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Next to hit is Ty France. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be...
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So here is Tyler Wade. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Third baseman, Tyler.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time. It's a perfect bunt there. Nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now back the second baseman, Ruben
So here's the left-handed batter, Rutherford. Strike taken to throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And now they'll get him at third base, trying to move up further, but a run is already across to score. Next up, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime version of his arm. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Margot's on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. The outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive, and getting thrown out at second base.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gone! Shane Barnes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Margot. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Tyler.
Next, it'll be Tyler Wade. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, that grounder caught him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. It doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
That's a strike to throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela hits this one hard the other way. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Throw won't get him.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds enough, and now we got 1st and 3rd and damage on the way.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Base hit into right center. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead.
Before this game started, if you would have asked them if they would have been happy to score 9 runs in a game, they'd take it all day long. But 9 in an inning? That's just insane.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the blowout continues. Ryan Thompson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit hard to short. Not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Here now is Mike Zunino. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mount by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can.
Shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Nelson Cruz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this one is gone. A home run. Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Adur is there. And that's the 2nd out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Vogt takes care of him, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to.
Leading up for the Yankees, the left fielder, Joey.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Thompson is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke.
And now in the box, Luke Voigt, who went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Now the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Gone off the center field window.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron.
Into the box, Aaron hits. Base hit into right center.
Third baseman,
At the plate, Tyler Wade. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
now batting.
Digging in will be Rougned Odor, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Andrew Kittredge comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Gio Urshela. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
The designated hitter.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead this one 25-4. All set for number 63. It's the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Now set, here it comes. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they can.
High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Lau takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, There's simply no excuse for that, and everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
In now, Taylor Walls, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. High and deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Judge. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself.
The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort at second base, but it's by him toward the alley for possible extra bases. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Yankees lead it 25-5. At the plate now is Gary Sanchez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big swing, and this ball is rushed out to deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. He'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. At the plate now, Luke Boyd. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. McHugh, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line and left.
Margot on his horse.
But this will wind up being a foul ball. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Margot back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Standing in now, Tyler Wade. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Rougned Odor gets a chance. Base hit.
Now back, second baseman.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hit.
A stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. He grounds it sharply to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. So here now is Ty France starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now back, the catcher.
A note passed along from our producer, Chris Cutcliffe, tells me to remind you to stick around for post-game highlights immediately following this afternoon's game right here on the show. Mike Zunino is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. And he fouls this one off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a curveball misses inside. High in the air out to center field. He brings it in, and the Yankees break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
28-5 in this one today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jordan Montgomery records victory number 28 as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Drew Rasmussen was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi si te enseño todo lo